Do you often feel a lot of stress, anxiety, or depression? These emotions, along with physical pain and tension, can be symptoms of trauma stuck in your nervous system. In this video, I'm going to take you through a guided somatic meditation to release trauma stored in the body. Hey beautiful humans, I'm Sukie Baxter, founder of Whole Body Revolution, where I help you to rewire yourself for greater health, happiness, and success. If you're new here, make sure you click that subscribe button and hit the bell to get notified every time I release a new video so you never miss out. Anything that I mentioned in this video, you can find linked in the description box below. Let's get into it. So I'm going to begin with a question that I use at the start of every session with my clients, and that is, what has your attention right now? What are you aware of? What are you focusing on? What's calling to you? And you might notice that what has your attention is your thoughts and what you're thinking. And that's totally fine, but I'm going to invite you to tune more into your sensory awareness. Somatic meditation really is about getting out of your head and coming more into your senses. So checking in with your senses, what are you aware of? What has your attention? What are you feeling? What are you noticing in your environment? What sounds, what sights, what's calling to you? So what sounds do you hear? What do you feel on your skin? You might start to notice maybe the warmth of the sun on your skin if you're outside, or the weight of your body on the floor, or if you're in a chair, the weight of your body in the chair. Maybe there's a gentle breeze or a draft blowing across your skin. And now if your eyes are closed, I'll invite you to go ahead and open them for this. And let's just start with allowing your eyes to drift around the space that you're in. And again, notice what draws your attention. Notice what sights are attracting your vision. What colors and shapes are drawing your awareness? Where do your eyes want to land? What textures are really inviting? And there's no need to verbalize or call out what you're seeing. Just again, allow your eyes to kind of land on whatever's drawing your vision and allow them to settle there for as long as you want, really absorbing the colors and the textures. And if you're wearing glasses for this, you may want to consider removing them just for this practice, and that will allow your vision to relax a little bit. And now as you're doing that, at the same time, let me have you wiggle your toes a little bit. If you're sitting down, you might start to notice the texture of the floor or the carpeting under your feet. And let's revisit that question. What has your attention right now? What are you aware of at this moment? Dropping in a little more deeply, what are you aware of inside your body? What are you noticing? It could be maybe a tightness in your chest, maybe some warmth in your belly. You might notice some tingling. You might notice the movement of your breath somewhere, expanding your chest. You might be able to sense the rhythm of your heartbeat. And then are you able to attend to that feeling inside your body while maintaining that connection to your external environment? Did you close your eyes when you went inside your body with your attention? When you started to focus to the internal sensations, did you take your awareness away from what you had observed with your vision? And if so, I'm going to invite you to allow your eyes to open again and maybe revisit some of those places that were so attractive to your vision before. Maybe revisit those landing places where your eyes wanted to rest around the room, the colors, the depth of color, the textures that were really drawing you. And then returning to the sensation that you noticed inside your body. See if you can maybe attend to that sensation while keeping your eyes open and exploring your environment. And it might also be helpful to wiggle your toes again, wake up your feet, get a little sensory movement in your extremities. And notice too, as you direct your awareness inside your body, how does that sensation inside shift, or does it shift? There's no need to force or change anything. We're just observing our experience. We're observing the felt sense. And in the process of observation, it's not uncommon for things to start to shift on their own. If the sensations that have your attention inside your body are unpleasant, like pain or tension, maybe don't linger there. Maybe just let your attention touch on that sensation, note that it's present, and then return to connecting to your external environment. Noticing those shapes, those colors that are around you, noticing again the warmth of the sun on your skin, maybe a breeze that's touching your cheeks, and beginning to really notice sounds that are in your environment. And in fact, I'd like to invite you to tune into the quietest sound that you can possibly identify in your environment, noticing the most subtle sound that you can hear. And again, I'm going to invite you to keep your eyes open as we do this. Stay connected, stay here. Spend a little time listening to that quiet sound. And as you do this, notice what's happening inside your body. Notice if that sensation is starting to shift. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Maybe your attention is moving. Maybe something else has your attention now, and that sensation is dissipated. And then we're going to shift and go ahead and tune your attention to the loudest sound in your environment, the most dominant sound, the thing that is absolutely absorbing you. And again, keeping your attention here for just a moment, keeping your eyes open if you can. And as you do this, notice if you're more tuned to hearing from one side of your body or the other. So do both of these sounds, the loud one and the subtle one, do they both come from the same direction? Are they both on the right side of your body, or maybe both on the left side of your body? And if they are, maybe see if you can simultaneously hear a sound on either side. So if they're both coming from the right side, for example, start to notice a sound, any sound, that you can become aware of on your left side, and see if you can attend to that sound at the same time that you hear sounds on the right side of your body, and vice versa. And what's that experience like for you? Is this the first time that maybe you've ever noticed that you have a tendency to hear only on one side? And how is it then to shift and try to hear out of both sides at the same time? And as you do this, notice if there's an urge to move that rises up in your body. Notice if you want to maybe start to turn your head a little to one side or the other. Or maybe you want to stretch your neck a little bit, looking up or looking down. Allow your head to start moving ever so slowly in the direction that you feel called. And again, I invite you to keep your eyes open as you're doing this. Often in cases of trauma, we become really disconnected from our environment. And so by keeping your eyes open, it helps your nervous system to orient itself in the here and the now, and that allows your body to discharge that stored stress that's a result of trauma. There's no right or wrong way to do this, but the important thing is to move slowly. The more slowly you move, the more your body has an opportunity to feel itself, the more sensory information your brain receives. That sensory information is crucial to release trauma stored in the body. So go ahead and just allow yourself to do whatever feels right for you. Maybe turning or letting your head drop down. Whatever comes up, you may start to feel other parts of your body that want to get involved. You might want to start moving your fingers and your hands. Just kind of letting your body stretch. Whatever feels right for you. And if you don't feel an urge to move, don't force it. There's nothing here that is required. It's all what's coming up for you. And these movements should feel satisfying, almost nourishing, like food when you're really hungry. Movement can satisfy a deep craving that your body's had that maybe you didn't even know was there. And then slowly winding down the movement, coming back to that original question, what has your attention right now? Maybe different than when we started. So noticing maybe how your awareness has shifted. You might find that the colors in the room are a little bit brighter, maybe shapes seem a little bit clearer. Sometimes your hearing gets a little bit less muffled. You can also check in with that space inside your body. You might find that original sensation that had your attention has shifted or maybe disappeared completely. Either way, there's no right or wrong here. This is a practice of becoming aware of sensory information that's happening all of the time beneath your conscious awareness. And as you connect to that sensory awareness, what's known as neuroception, you start to connect to what we call a felt sense of safety, which is the foundation to release trauma stored in your body. I hope you enjoyed this somatic meditation. If you want to learn more about how your body stores trauma, you can check out this video on how to release trauma stored in the body, or this video on polyvagal theory, or this video on co-regulation, and I will link to all of those in the description box as well. If you like this video, please hit that like button and remember to subscribe so you never miss out on fresh new videos like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.